Na 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 nerdcorn! Nerdcorn! My nephew is Batman, by the way.
Yes.
I just have to start the episode off like that.
He said that with such a serious face,
Okay,
too.
so Thanksgiving morning. Giving? Thanksgiving morning. I was over at my sister's house, and my nephew, mind you, was only about 2 years old. And he has this little Mickey Mouse drill that he calls his gun. And he'd set it down in the living room and he forgot it was there, so he's asking everybody where his gun was. And his grandpa looks at him and goes, "Well, you're not going to make a very good soldier if you can't keep track of your weapons." And serious as a heart attack, my nephew looks up at him and goes, "I'm Batman." Nobody was able to keep a straight face on that one. And about 20 minutes later, he gets changed into clothes for the rest of the day. This consisted of black pants, a Batman shirt, and a Batman cape. But he didn't want to come out of his room. So all of us at the table decided to do the Batman! And he comes running out of the hallway like it's nobody's business and instantly gets sidetracked by Mickey Mouse. It was beautiful. So my nephew is officially Batman. Anyway, where we were going with this? Movies that we have seen. Still movies. Movies we have seen in this epic year of awesome, to be preceded or followed. Wow, I cannot think English today.
Is it like Hails of Bay?
I don't even know where that comes from on this.
Murdoch says bales of hay. I pointed at them yesterday when I was with Renee and Pam and went, "Look,
Did you
Mom,
realize that entire
Hails
thing
of Bay."
just rhymed? That entire thing just rhymed.
Yes!
That entire phrase just rhymed.
Apollo has struck again.
Curse me, I'll make you pay. I don't want to rhyme all day. Anyway, there we go again.
Big Hero 6! Bum bum bum!
You may start this one.
I loved that movie. I am sorry, but smart child going into robot fighting in the back alley streets
And getting extra money for it? Oh yeah. He knows how to play that shit.
and just acting like he's innocent and naive as hell was smart.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it, because then they're just like, "Oh, poor thing," and when you convince them to do it again and you get 4 times the payout, oh yeah, shit just got real.
It was beautiful though, because the whole thing where it's like nerdiness everywhere. I'm like,
Oh yeah, if you're a nerd, you're gonna love this movie. There's something in it for you. Me, being an EMT, Baymax, oh dear freaking god. He went through this series of this list that you ask people when you come across them and they're injured or sick or whatever. As an EMT, he started asking this kid when he got his hair ripped out via duct tape, or when he stubbed his toe. And it just made me giggle because I had to do that to this crazy person right here when she fell and hit her head.
ouch.
Not 2 days before we saw this movie. So, as we're sitting there watching this, we're both just like, "Oh my god!" And he's so sweet. Like, he has everything he needs to heal people in his fluffy body of awesome.
He's a giant marshmallow man.
He's a squeaky marshmallow man.
He is.
Squeak, 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 squeak. He loves his tape, too.
I know.
That was adorable. The tape.
For Christmas, someone just giving him duct tape. Here, this holds better.
But yes, that movie. It has some serious feels, it has some serious hilarity, and just, it's all around a good
And
movie.
There are some moments, if you're nerdy like us, then you will be sitting there with your friends and going,
It's
"That's
that
you."
person. You will know someone who fits into one of these categories of people, and you will not be able to look at them the same way. Ever.
The
Again.
end.
Yeah. If, God forbid, anything were to happen to my sister and her husband and their mother and father, and I had to take care of my nephew and niece from this point on, I can guarantee you I would be exactly like the aunt from that movie, but a little more in tuned with things,
And would probably know what's going on.
and then join in on the fun, instead of just being there upstairs holding the cat watching a sad movie, because I've done this.
It would be
Mainly
me.
with Pride and Prejudice. I don't know why.
I've never seen that movie, but I have read the book.
Yeah. I cannot defend myself on that one.
My other grandmother on my dad's side used to buy me really old books. So I have, like, Pride and Prejudice and Great Expectations.
To be fair, Keira Knightley did a great job in that movie. You should watch it, because you'll be sitting there going, I could see it. But then again, once you're used to her as a pirate, it's very confusing to see her as a typical girl from the 1800s.
Well,
Very strange.
For me, it's weird. For me, it's weird going from seeing Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine to playing a Frenchman.
He's a Frenchie.
In the movie that I will never pronounce the title correctly to.
Les Miserables?
I guess so. Blah. Les Miserables.
There's a reason I don't speak French.
French eludes me.
The Frenchies.
Except for Arno, but that's different.
Yes, we have an episode for that coming up later.
Yes. Video games. But anyways, the movie's great. It's a culmination of sadness and happiness and why?
I feel like the clock did that intentionally. Think about that song. Refer to the previous episode to understand why Joy of the World would be so goddamn...
And around it goes!
Anyway, another movie that we have seen recently that is totally beyond what you would expect, but
Are you about to say epic?
I was gonna say epic, but awesome. See, I've had this thing about splicing words. I turn epic and awesome into the same thing. Mockingjay Part 1. Had to say it.
I've never read the book. I read the first 2 books and skipped the last book. For the particular reason of I did not want to read what happens to poor Peta or some of the other characters because
she doesn't know what happens, so no spoilers, please. She has seen to where they get Peta back and he attempts to kill Katniss because that's how Mockingjay Part 1 ends. It is basically that. Nothing past that point may be discussed. Sorry, people. But they did a great job in following the book. Jennifer Lawrence, stand-up job as Katniss Everdeen losing her mind. Stand up. Because in the book, she's sitting there, slowly losing her mind in the vents, just sitting there, rocking back and forth like the movie began. Exactly like that. I was like, thank you for sticking that in there. Haymitch. Good old Haymitch. Sober. Which is entertaining, because I should not be a sober person. Sad thing. We know about Marcus, no worries. Sad thing, the man who played Plutarch is dead. So I'm gonna see how they cover that up.
I think they had a lot of the shit dead, though, for him.
Yeah, maybe they'll CGI the rest. They did that with, what was that movie? Queen of the Damned. The woman who played the Queen of the Damned died in a plane crash before the movie was finished being recorded, so that last scene with her, where she, like, dies, is all CGI, because she literally was dead.
Another one they did that with was the gentleman who played Albus Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies. He died before they could complete it, so there are scenes where they CGI'd him in just to complete the movie.
Oh, wow.
But it's, like, seamless. No one noticed.
That's for damn sure. I didn't even know that.
I did.
We're nerds.
I used to be a hardcore Harry Potter nerd.
So anyway, Mockingjay Part 1. Epic. Follows the book well. Shows what happens. Just, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And the intensity behind everything.
Oh, it gets better. Oh. Are you coming to the tree?
That is an epic song, by the way, and
Jennifer Lawrence did a great job. Just had to say that. Oh! And, the younger Hemmingsworth looks so much like his brother now. It's adorable. There are points where you see his face and you're like, that's Thor with dark hair. That's cute. Anyway, we have hit our mark for the day.
Oh, you know what we forgot, though?
What?
Maze Runner.
Damn. Okay. We'll cover that next time. See you later, folks.
Keep popping.